We couldn't share anything about Jack because we didn't know his emotional state. We've all just been in a healing way with him. He's already sounding different, has had so many near deaths, Mary, on the most unusual things in all these different locations he's lived. Last accident he had, Jet had a car accident at the same time on the stalled sun, and they hit this hill, Mary, that I was doing grounding work on here. This hill is called Tara. I was doing the same healing on New Zealand's Tara. And then Jet has a write-off car accident and his car jackknifes. And then Jack comes home Valentine's Day and tells us he was at a quarry with his friends and jumped off and fell in the water and hit his head and woke up 3 days later unconscious. And he's never seen those people that he went to the quarry with. Okay. Another near death in Western Australia and then he had another, the Whitsundays where he's walking the dog. The things that he's gone through, they told us this all would happen. When Jack comes back, the world will have a huge shift into a new way, that we will come into ease and grace with abundance. And others whom have been doing similar works will have this as well. It's not about the messenger, it's about the message, and it's about not being afraid to share the message. The word afraid is like a fringe on a piece of clothing, and to be not afraid means to respin being connected. We haven't been in the public eye like you, Mary. For you to do all this, you haven't been afraid.
I made a conscious decision when I got involved in all of this, that I've come to this planet to speak the truth. Otherwise, I might as well not exist, because if you're going to live in a cell of your own making, because you're afraid of everything that may or may not happen, there's no life, you're not living. There's no point to life if you can't be yourself out and be who you are. And it was a conscious decision, no matter what anybody thought, because it was my truth, and I'll live as long as I'm meant to live. In a way, it sounds fatalistic, but what I'm really saying is I trust that I'm here for as long as my soul chooses for me to be here. So I'm not going to spend the time being afraid. I always make the joke, oh, you're going to die on a certain day, and you try and avoid it by staying in bed. The ceiling will fall on you. So, get over it and live your life in the best way that you can. What was in that message?
So when we met you, there was the flood. And then we had to shift. Then some weird encounters started to happen. We had Bigfoot encounters with giant feet, and they helped us to shift to this new home. We couldn't find anywhere to live. We had 1 day left on our lease, and then Gidget said, I want to live in a house where I have friends to ride with because they're homeschooled, and I would like stables. And I went, oh, that's nice, Gidget. And she goes, no, I know you think this is a wish, but this wish is permanent. And I went, okay, I'm not disagreeing. You know I trust everything you guys say. Within a few hours of saying this, we turn up at the house, they got friends to ride with, and they got stables. It's the only house available. We looked all the way up to Cairns and Townsville. It's very limited what we can live in with the family and all the pets. And we were told of this place by one of the most precious stones. It's called Eternal Flame. We can't shift here until Richard loses weight. Because if we come here too early, Richard and I won't have harmony. Shifting to this place has been challenging masculine and female energy. It's not us, it's in the land. Richard lost weight after the flood. Once that had happened, then the footprints in the ground started appearing everywhere. Then we found this place. They started showing me why we have shifted here. Mary, they've shifted us to...
Right.
Has lightning strike it all the time. It has black helicopters over it all the time. And at night, we wake up to screaming of a woman. But it's the same woman and man that was supposed to be... But we keep hearing them. It's not just me, Mary. It's the kids hearing it at different times. Gemma, who didn't know any of what happened with the screaming woman, she said, Mum, I came home and I heard her. We've been brought here by the gland, by the crystals. It's the most weird synchronicities and encounters. It's bizarre. 28th of November, Jetty has an accident. Then we go into this 10-week period for a new car. I want to go and do some clearings on the way down there.
Bunch of loonies.
I want to make this like a road trip. And I said, well, this could possibly be one of the areas that Jack's in. This road trip. I want to make this a family day out. And we'll go pick up Jet's car and it'll be fun. It'll be nice. We haven't done a road trip for a while. On Valentine's Day, when Jack rings, he says, Dad, you can pick me up after work at this spot. He wanted to be picked up under a bridge where I put the org on 2 weeks earlier.
Right.
This thing with Jack, so many nights, a lot of the time I thought he was dead. When he had those near deaths on those nights, a lot of us would have dreams that he had died. A year ago, he was in Western Australia. The posted up a tombstone and changed his name to Jeremiah on the tombstone, and that sent me. It's hard because you just don't know.
Do you know what I could be part of, Jack, what's happened? I need you to see whether this resonates. You know that the deep state targets certain people where they think they've got certain abilities, and they will see how they can compromise those abilities. And they will send out a handler, which can be someone they're very, very attracted to, and that's to pull them in to having a handler. Because when you were talking about the guy building tunnels, there's lots of tunnels under the earth that are for nefarious purposes. When you were talking about the medical question, the medical side is compromised completely. So this could have been a program to draw Jack into their arena, to compromise his awareness, his ability, his role, his mission, his purpose, his truth.